Drake and Kanye have been beefing for years now, but in the last month it seems the feud has topped new heights. Was it all for album sales, or is this beef real? I'm gonna be getting into all that in this video. I'm Mackenzie, and make sure to subscribe if you're new here and want to see more. These two actually started out as friends, if you can believe it. When Drake was coming up, he spoke about how Kanye was one of his biggest inspirations in music. Kanye even had writing and directing credits on some of Drake's early work, most notably the song Find Your Love and Best I Ever Had. But once Drake started to become popular and take some of the spotlight off Kanye, the two started to see each other as competition, and they started taking jabs at each other and collabing less. But then in 2015, the two started collaborating on songs again, and Kanye even teased that he might actually be doing a collaboration album with Drake. Things seemed to be pretty good with the pair until 2018, when their feud really started. In May of 2018, Pusha T released a song called The Story of Adidon, which exposed to the world that Drake had a child that he was hiding from everyone. In the midst of Drake's feud with Pusha T, it was revealed that Kanye was most likely the person that told Pusha T about Drake's kid, because Drake had only told a handful of people and he kept it very secretive. This caused Kanye to publicly deny the accusation that he told Pusha, although Drake did not believe it. By September of 2018, it looked like Kanye was trying to make amends with Drake, and he apologized to Drake in a series of tweets. He said he was sorry for, quote, stepping on Drake's Scorpion release date, and also that he, quote, should have spoken to Pusha about dissing Drake on Infrared. Kanye said in another tweet, quote, I did not have any conversations about your child with Pusha. I don't play with the idea of people's children after I spoke to Wiz a few years earlier. But that apologetic sentiment changed days later when Kanye called out Drake for insinuating that he had slept with Kanye's wife, Kim Kardashian. This was in the song In My Feelings, where Drake calls a woman Kiki, which is a nickname for Kim. Kanye said back, quote, people making rumors or thinking that you slept with my wife and you're not gonna say anything, that doesn't sit well with my spirit. Things were pretty quiet with the pair for a few years until the present day, when their drama was brought to the public once again. It all started again on August 21st, 2021, when Trippie Redd's song Betrayal was released, wherein Drake disses Kanye, where he raps, quote, all these fools I'm beefing that I barely know, 45, 44, burned out, let it go. Ye ain't changing for me, it's set in stone. Kanye responded to that call out with a screenshot of a message that Kanye sent to Drake in a group chat full of other rappers, where Kanye says in part that he lives for this drama and Drake will never recover from Ye's takedown. Kanye also leaked Drake's Toronto address to the world, which really wasn't that big of a deal because pretty much everyone already knows where Drake lives. After weeks of promotion, Kanye also dropped Donda on August 29th with minimal references to Drake. And shortly after Donda's release, Drake announced that he would be dropping his own album, Certified Lover Boy, on September 3rd, only a week after. Many of the tracks took aim at Kanye, most notably 7 AM on Bridal Path, where Drake mentions the home address incident. Drake says, quote, you know the fourth level of jealousy is called media. Isn't that an ironic revelation? Give that address to your driver, make it your destination, instead of just a post out of desperation. As of now, both albums are released and are competing for the top spot. Currently, Kanye's Donda has taken the spot at the top of the charts, with the album taking the #1 spot over Olivia Rodrigo's. The album has also had the biggest opening week this year. Donda will be launching at the #1 on the Billboard 200 chart with 309,000 equivalent album units, according to MRC data, surpassing Olivia Rodrigo's Sour with 295,000. Kanye also earned his 10th #1 album, becoming the 7th artist to ever do so. According to West's label Def Jam, the album has reached #1 in 11 countries and had more than 775 million streams around the world. But when it comes to streaming, Drake is the clear winner. The day after the release of Certified Lover Boy, both Spotify and Apple Music revealed that the album had the largest debut streaming numbers ever, with CLB snagging the spot for the most streamed album in one single day. Drake actually broke his own record. His 2018 album Scorpion held the top spot for many years until his latest release. This makes Donda the 3rd place for that record, which is very impressive, but still puts him behind 2 of Drake's albums. And with these very impressive streaming numbers, it wouldn't be a shock if Drake knocks Donda out of 1st place on the charts. I guess time will tell with that one. Guys, please let me know your thoughts on all of this below. Do you think this beef is real, or is it all manufactured for hype? Also, I need to know which album you thought was better. In my opinion, I thought Donda was superior, and to be honest, it's not even close. Chris, what do you think? Did you listen to them too?
No, I've heard that people didn't like the Kanye one that much though.
Yeah, I didn't like the Kanye one at first, but it did grow on me, whereas Certified Lover Boy, I also didn't like it that much at first, and it hasn't really grown on me, so that's just me.
I feel like it hurts his ego though too.
Definitely, those streams, I didn't think that Drake could still beat him in streams. Like, that's, obviously Drake is a huge audience, but damn. Before I go, I'm gonna shout out some comments from a video on Scott Disick not being over Kourtney Kardashian. One user said, "Why does Scott care about this? Travis is great for Kourtney, she's happy with him, and she's moved on. Sure, they have kids, but Scott needs to move on too and be cordial with Kourtney for the sake of their kids." I think it's really why does Scott care about this, just because, you know, he wants to be with Kourtney and he's been trying to prove himself over the years to get back in her good graces, and, you know, she just will not budge. Unfortunately for Scott, but clearly she's on to better now. Then Lauren says, "Love triangle. What about Scott's girlfriend Amelia? More like a love square, lol. Anyways, you know what? I'm over this family." Yeah, they are very, very annoying, but I did want to note, actually, breaking news, that apparently Amelia and Scott Disick have broken up. Who was shocked? Literally nobody. It's like about time, but yeah, just wanted to throw that in there. It literally just happened. Then Megan McKnight said, "He's not over her, but she's clearly over him romantically and has been since they split up." I think it's one of those things that she held on the relationship for so long, for so many more years than she probably wanted to, but by the time they broke up, she was so done with things, whereas he probably wasn't, so it's taken him longer. But I don't know, I still feel like they will get back together in the future when they're like maybe in their 60s. It's one of those things like they'll always be in each other's lives. Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright guys, that's all for the video today. Thanks so much for sticking around if you made it all the way here. If you liked the video and want to see more, make sure to like and sub to the channel below. I've been your host, Mackenzie Smith. Make sure to check us out on social media, and I'll catch you all in the next one.